Skyrocket Racing with the red microphone here with Juan Herrero from Mexico. He's come up to see us. We met here about 2.5 years ago, I think, right? 2018. Yeah, exactly. Juan, he has had a little bit of a challenge this week, so we're going to talk a little bit about that. And part of the reason why I try to expose some of the softer side of RC is because there are people, that are a little nervous about coming to these big events. I just want to share some of the good stories and some of the challenging stories, and then, we finish always happy and with a smile, right? So tell us a little bit about some of the challenges that you've had this week so far.
Okay, well, okay, coming here is always a delight. It's such a beautiful track, such a fast track too, and it's always a challenge because we're not used to this type of grip or surface in Mexico. Our tracks are mid to low grip or bite, so coming here we have to change everything. So last weekend we had the nationals in Mexico City, so we didn't really have time to prepare the cars after the race. We finished on Sunday, then jumped on a plane on Monday, and we arrived here. So it was a bit challenging because I had radio problems with the sedan, so I broke it like 4 times. So,
oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was a bit frustrating, but I changed everything and the issue got fixed. And like always, a lot of help from the guys. Everybody here is very open. And what I was telling my friends is that coming here for one race is like doing 5-6 races in Mexico. No, you learn so much from so many different things. You try so much different stuff that you take a lot of it home. No, even if the results are not great, the thing that you take with you is all the wisdom, all the things you learn on all these days of racing. No? So at the end of the day, we got second place on the quarterfinals, which was good. On the 8 scale, I was actually feeling faster on that one, but I had a problem on the warm up. It broke, so I couldn't really do the race.
Oh, no.
Yeah. I raced like 4 minutes in, just to do the race, and but I mean, at the end of the day, I'm happy. It was a great experience, a lot of lessons learned. I had a great time also with my wife. She's my pit girl.
Well, I want to talk to. I caught her with her mouth full. When I get the mic back, I'll tell you.
Yeah. She really helps me a lot with everything and with the pit stops, and she's been getting better and better and faster and faster and faster, which is great. We love to hang out together and see you guys, see you every year, two times a year. It's great. And I also wanted to take this opportunity to make a little commercial. We're gonna have a big race the first weekend of November. Is the weekend after the Formula One Grand Prix. So you could actually go to the Mexico City Grand Prix and then stay for a week, and we will do a nitro race. So it's 8 scale, sedan, and GT. So
perfect. So I really want to talk about that race. I want to talk about a couple of things that you said, actually. So one, I remember the first time that you guys were here, and she was just learning how to pit. She's come a very long way. She's very quick, actually, in the pit. I've been watching her, and she true tires she is a mechanic at this point, right? So that's a lot of progress in a very short period of time, right? So you should be proud. And she's a proper mechanic. Clearly that is a plus. So my wife is also learning how to do it, and she's also getting much, much quicker with it. So thank you. We want to invite more of this kind of, camaraderie and family into RC. The second thing is about the family. And boy, when I used to race, like, traveling seemed so scary.
It's great. I mean, like I said, you learn a lot. You progress so fast. Talking with the guys, for example, Kevin Cole Panda. I'm running the Mugen 8 scale card. It was the second race I'm on it, and he was like, "Do this, do that, do this with the sauce. You do it this way." Like, everybody here is so open and so available to help. Brian Thomas as well. Just to name a few, and everybody's really willing to help. So that helps you a lot to progress. No?
So about this race in Mexico, so I am doing my best to make it there. So we're trying to go to the Formula One race, but I also want to bring some folks, COVID providing. So we've been to Mexico, I think once now since COVID, and it was a breeze. It really wasn't anything to worry about. You just have to test before you come back. And I'm vaccinated, so even if you aren't, it's not really that big of a deal. They take your temperature and do all of the things, so they make it unobtrusive and very comfortable for everyone. So I will do my best to grab the details from you about the race, and I will advertise it prominently on my Facebook page, because I would really, really like to bring as many people as we can to the race, because I feel like you guys come up here every couple of years or whatsoever. And, the last time we were supposed to go and I couldn't, and we were supposed to go to the Formula One race, and then COVID, and then, so now I feel like, we're almost obligated to make it down and show our face down there. So and then there was one other thing that you mentioned that I wanted to talk through. And I don't remember what it was, because it's been a long day, Juan, and I really appreciate your time. So, look, it was tough this time, but the last couple of times you've been here, you've been ultra quick and, racing with those. Oh, you know what it was? Full scale racing. Tell us a little bit about because I watch your Facebook when you do full scale. Tell us a little bit about that.
All right. Well, a few years back, I used to race the NASCAR Mexico. But I'm retired from that, and now I do more like amateur racing. It's actually at the F1 track in Mexico City. We do 10 races per year there. This year was kind of funny, because there were some races at the tracks at Mexico City, some other races in Puebla, some other races in other cities around the Mexico City area. But yeah, it's great. It's awesome racing at a track where Lewis Hamilton and drivers like that are racing, and you're racing with their. I mean, they're not that fast of a cars. They're kind of regular cars, slightly modified, so it's a lot of fun.
I'm sure it's a ton of fun. I watch your videos. You have a camera over your helmet. And it looks like you're having a blast.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun.
Awesome. So, listen, Juan, thank you so much for your time, and thanks for that. And listen, let's stay very, very tight on this race. I'd really love the details. Like I said, I want to feature it prominently and advertise it as many times as I can, even for people who aren't RC racing, even if it's just to take their first vacation, after COVID coming out. I'd really like them to come visit you.
Yeah, there's a lot of things to do in Mexico City. There's tons of museums. There's tons of things to do, restaurants and all that. So you can bring the family, go race cars during the day, and then catch up with them afterwards, and then maybe fly to Cancun, drive to Acapulco, to another beach, and there's a lot of things to do over there.
Awesome. Again, thank you so much, man. We'll talk. Yeah.